Divine Rising Academy. Thank you, God, for waking us up. It's another beautiful, legendary day. Woo! It's actually funny, you know, the process of, you know, how this car goes from, you know, casual, like right now, to like comfortable when I put the seats up and shit and block out all the windows and, you know, and do what I have to do to have some type of sleep. What I noticed about sleeping in your car in the summer is that it's best if you get the fuck to sleep earlier. As we all, I mean, the night before, last night I was up at like maybe 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I didn't lay down until like 5. It was sun was already up when I fucking laid down. But I'm like, and it was like 5:30 or something. Conserve the water because you don't want to be pissing. Just, you know, take it, pace it. That's all it is. And then you learn, and then doing that teaches you about pacing. So, but yeah, because it's way better. Or this morning there was somebody I think walking around my shit, and I'm telling him, and he's like, fucking, bro, like, I don't fucking know what it is. Maybe it's this visor that I have, but I don't fucking know. All right, like the dude was like walking around my shit and was like, you know, I thought it was like, I was looking around. I was trying to see who the fuck it possibly could be, and I didn't see anything. So that's what the fuck it was. And I hope his ass tries to do something, because he ain't doing a motherfucking thing. Like, what? Like, come on. I'm at a place where it says, you know, it's 7 days maximum parking. All right? 24 hours, 7 days. Okay? That doesn't mean that I'm here for 7 days. This area it's a place where people can, you know, leave their bus or leave their car or stay in their car because they're getting on the bus or they're getting a ride from someone, whoever. They can do that. But what you ain't gonna do is sit up here and fuck with somebody you don't know. You don't know, nigga. You don't know what the fuck is up in here, nigga. You get too close. Where my shit at? I'm telling, I put the warning out. I tell niggas, there is someone in this car. He is very much alive and he is chilling. If you get any fucking closer, it's gonna be your ass. Not playing. That's just how, I'm not even trying to harm nobody. I'm just out here trying to fucking just get this work done and be cool and keep it cool. That's all I'm doing. So niggas on some stupid ass shit, let them. Cause they're gonna make the last dumb mistake fucking with me. They're gonna make their last dumb mistake fucking with us. And that's just right now. That's cause that's all I got, nigga. Wait till we fucking up the pole on these niggas. Wait till I got this motherfucking Glock box sitting right the fuck here. Because niggas seem to think they can just pull up on niggas. Nigga, you better stop. I'm not a violent nigga for nothing. But we are godly, and when anybody wants to try to sit up there and bring fear and hate into the fucking atmosphere, you're gonna get your shit aired. I feel a lot better out there getting some sleep though. And that's the thing. We got beautiful sunlight. We gotta make sure we get our workout in today. We were running around yesterday, so it's fine. I never skip workouts, but we do. You have to allow your body to rest. But also, if you're aware of the fact that you're running around, like yesterday was pure cardio. Ooh, I went to way too many fucking stores. I don't mind going to stores, but who the fuck wants to go to the store just to go to the store? You know? So. But we're grateful, blessed. It really is. We really are. You know? We really are. We try to, you know, embrace that as much as possible. Let's get some type of something going. This right here, got a protein mix. All right, just like the birds and squirrels. Get to it in the morning. I always say, or not in the day. No morning, in the day. Last night's dinner was quite delicioso. It was, what the fuck? Is this a raisin? Take it. So yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna be going to sleep. And thank you everybody for hanging out with us last night. We need to go live. But in the meantime, shorts. Ain't nobody afraid of nobody out here. A lot of people be thinking about the world. Oh, there's scary people out there. Yeah, us. If you fuck around and find out. Damn, this is actually great. It's just a mix of raisins, almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds. And that's breakfast. That's breakfast. Who the fuck? I'm tired of niggas, bro. Bro. These work well. I'm trying to tell you, they really do. But most niggas ain't using these because, for one, most niggas, these don't work well. They talking about, oh, I'm a shooter. No fucking aim too. Y'all niggas suck. You walk around with guns thinking that it represents some type of power. It doesn't. You guys can think just because you shoot some shit down that that's powerful. It's not. Nigga, this whole planet can get fucked up. And leave the planet and the animals and all the everything that wasn't talking shit about God alone. Meanwhile, y'all gonna be the only shit that gets wiped. Oh, I'm trying to think. Wait. No, that was breakfast. I had just a handful of just cashews, almonds, some seeds, and fucking raisins. That right there. I mean, maybe a little water. I'm not trying to open up the perishables. Plus, also last night at the store, we grabbed like a little motherfucking, like a little wrap, like a turkey wrap or some shit, or a chicken wrap. But that's that. And we had to go after, we already go down the street just to go get the first shit out. And I'm already preparing for the, the fact that it's, it's gonna be, a little, I don't care though. I come from truck stops, or I come from living in motherfucking slum. I come from everywhere. Hey, here's the thing, when I say I come from the block, I come from like literally being on the block. And when I say on the block, I don't mean jugging, nigga, I don't mean robbing. When I say on the block, I mean stuck with the unfortunate hand, to be stuck with the cards you were just dealt. And despite the fact shit is so shitty, we try our best. We were hustling. Back in the day, outside of whatever job people had, I was around people who were selling like kitchen accessories and utensils and kitchenware, provisions, electronics. It might sound like some bootleg shit, but it's not. If it's something that it's just what you. Okay, see, there was honest vendors. Like I remember back in the day, like there was relatives. They were trying to sell a knife set, that they had got. And that the whole thing with affiliate marketing is that you need to understand that people are people and not robots. And you also need to understand you don't need to sell people shit, because they already know, they already are. Being successful, I feel like, together in harmony in this world, it's less about trying to show people how or what in terms of success, or what it is, the benefit that makes life better for them. But man, it doesn't, I don't want shit to be limited whatsoever. So for us, we just like to help people realize how invincible they always have been. They deserve that much. We all do, especially after all the fucking lying we just had to fucking act like was okay. It still isn't to this fucking day. If you guys, for anyone who was with us last night, and that's the thing, I wish, we're gonna go live later on today. Let's do that on Twitch, okay? Like I said, Twitch, Jem Leone. That's the only place I can't go live on. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Well, maybe Facebook. Facebook is like the Walmart of fucking social media. I'll pass, okay? And then Instagram would be the target. And I only say that because in terms of those type of platforms, right? It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to get up to about 82 or 83. I don't believe, what the fuck is the point of being a weatherman? You're literally, you're underpaid to stand there in a suit in front of a green screen. The only thing you need to know as a fucking meteorologist is where your forecast is on the fucking green screen, so you can point in the right area. Everything about newscasts. Well, no, it's funny. A lot of people support the media. A lot of people support news, organizations and shit. And they don't even know the half of it. The blind support that especially media fucking organizations get. And the whole time they're based off slandering. I don't give a fuck what the organization is. I don't care what the industry is. If your shit is based on slandering and trying to bash motherfuckers or make it look like something else is going on that when it's that isn't, you get paid to take a picture, you get paid to make up a rumor, you get paid to do some shit, but you're bending it. It's not even, be controversial. It's not even, be like provoking. It's not even, about this like shock value. It's not even about that. It is part of that. But a lot of it is just y'all thinking that that's a career, like that's some type of a lifestyle. To profit off of your fucking arrogance. What's so arrogant about it? The fact that you think bashing motherfuckers and making money off of it is okay. It's not. And if you think it's okay, you're not. You're worse than that. For real. Listen, it is a little warm though. Let's let that motherfucking air come in. There ain't much of a breeze coming in though. I'm also wearing all black. Solar panel shit. You just gotta be careful with the solar panel shit, because you get an excess of heat, that shit will blow right through your ass. And sunlight's great, and you can, the more you charge with it, the better things get. But remember, transcendence, it's developing, it's development at a pace with God. So, and God's the best. And that's what this is. The first night is always whatever. All right. So I appreciate everybody, who watched, at least, because even if we're not live, I still felt like, you guys were there just through doing this. So go back and pretend it was live, because it still is. All right. This is life right now. But it's not, we're chilling. We got plenty of videos. I got like 3 videos I'm about to go ahead and chop up. I'm about to go drop like fucking 75 videos like in a day. All right, I'm about to shut down we're about to shut the fucking servers down. We're gonna try to anyway, cause this shit needs to get the fuck around. Get the fuck around. Oh shit, let me cut this off though. This is what I was wearing last night. So if I'm gonna, I have a whole shower routine, or not a shower routine, but I got my washing routine and the laundry routine, all that. I thought, so these blankets that I got, they came with like some hangers, but the hangers have like a little piece on it that like goes down to the bottom. So essentially, I can use it to not only wash clothes, but then after I wash any, like my little clothes or whatever, I put it through this like little thin opening on it, but like really, it's like underneath all the shit back there. Basically, these blankets, they came with a hanger. You know how if you go to like Marshalls or something and you go look at the blankets, the throw blankets, they come with like a hanger, and it's like, a special hanger. So yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, so I could just, rinse out, I could rinse the fucking clothes really good, just be a fucking manual washing machine, just, soak that shit, and then, really wring it out, but then put it through this piece, and then press it, and run it a few times, and squeeze out the water as much as possible, and then after that, hang the shit up on it. And then that'll take care of itself. We can just go do a video at the park or something. And by the time we get done, that shit will be dry. Because it'll be baking in the fucking car. Ooh. Rise and grind. It's hot as fuck, but we in this bitch. I'm also wearing some fucking jogging pants too. I don't think I should really be wearing that in 80-degree weather in a fucking car. But let's drop. See, a lot of times I just be opening only 2 windows. You gotta let the whole car sit. See, I wish I could see that shit. But now it feels better in here. Come on, man. I want to see something. I like jets too. Every time we look at a jet, we wish we could have the pilot expertise to fucking be like, all right, you get in the back, nigga. I'll fly this bitch. Ooh, there go that breeze. See, I be trying to like not let in shit. But that's because I don't want no bugs coming up in here. What kind of bug? You see, a bee will fly the fuck off. I hope, I pray. Not because I don't want to get stung or anything. You just take the L at that point. I got a first aid kit. I don't give a fuck. Just alcohol and, ointment, whatever. So that's why I didn't drop anything yesterday. Going through a relationship breakup, and you gotta get your shit together before you get together with anybody else. I made the mistake of not doing that before being in a fucking roommate situation for like 5+ years, and then let alone foster care. But the whole time I was working, I just wasn't investing properly. But I was still using that money to invest in getting better at something, at a lot of shit. That's how you manifest and attract the shit that you just naturally are. And I'm glad that it's like that. Like, I really care about this shit. I really care about YouTube, about, Gem Sonic. I really care about music. I care about all of that shit equally. And all of it matters. Just like y'all. Love y'all. I was crying and shit last night, but I was good. I was tired as fuck. All right, I fucking a half asleep bitch is what I was. That's what we were last night. We're gonna go to the zoo soon. I don't know today or not. Oh, what I would like to do, you know, it would be great. Let's go fucking. We'll go to the zoo after we get these uploaded. Just because this is already like 3 hours of fucking footage. Cause I'm gonna literally after. So what? Like I said, what we do, we just do this for an hour, and then we make like 25 shorts out of it. You know, we try to grab a mix of funny shit, business shit. Everything is godly, but you know, and everything is divine. But you know, there's a lot of shit in this world that it's a privilege to, you know, have knowledge about finance. It's a privilege to have, you know, knowledge about just overall tranquility, you know, personal, just health, wealth, success, spiritual positivity, everything you could possibly think of in terms of how you need to be, you know, carrying yourself, you know, in between trying to be anything else or trying to do anything else, right? So in between making music and in between doing, you know, like YouTube videos, like gaming and all that, whatever, we do this. Because you can't just be out here doing that goofy shit. You can't just be out here doing the cool shit. You gotta be doing the godly shit, so that connects with all that other shit and makes it that much more impactful and meaningful. So, you know, it's like with XXX Tentacion, it's like with Juice WRLD, it's like with a lot of these younger artists that came up, and people are so quick to say there's nothing real about them. There's no substance. Oh, what happened? Oh, music sucks now. The music has always been good and bad at the same time. So when did music get worse? Are we only referring to like when James Brown was around? Are we only referring to Michael Jackson? Are we only referring to when certain motherfuckers? If you like your era, great, but don't sit up there and act like today ain't a fucking blessing. And the artists of today, especially back in 2016 or 2017 or whenever X popped, and niggas will never know that he was fucking homeless, bro. You know, I don't know the details, but he was going through a lot of shit up until just that one song popping up. We have to do so much shit just until one video or one song pops off, so that we don't have to fucking be in our car and degrade ourselves and offend the heavens by fucking. But we'll do it because it's like I said, I call this the chrysalis process. It really feels like that too, especially when at night you block out all this car, you know, when it's time to go to sleep. You block out all the windows, block out, you know, it feels like a cocoon. It's really chill though, and I will say that. All right. So when you get out here, that's what it is. You got to be up when the sun's up. You got no, fuck that. You got to be up when like you start to see, like when you start to see just a little glare coming back on over here. All right, the sun. Well, people think it just it sets above the horizon. If it's setting above the horizon, wouldn't that mean that it's moving forward and back instead of behind? Right? Okay, when we look at the sun, when you look at the sun setting, a lot of people think that, you know, that's the sun just going down into the horizon. You need to take a closer look. That motherfucker is moving down. It ain't going down, it's moving down, nigga. You wanna know what's great? When you trust your spirit, because you know that wrote everything and created everything, so that getting here and going through all of the attempts that want you to fucking forget and keep you in a limited state, it's an exercise. So appreciate it and treat it as such. Don't ever think of it as anything else. All right, you're godly. You got godly shit to do. So let's get to it. And anybody else feeling how they feel or saying what they got to say, let them. They're allowed to. They can. People have feelings, and people's feelings matter, especially yours, especially everyone's. But what matters more is serving God and getting the fucking job done. So when you get the fuck out here, you see the earth shows you how the fuck it is, okay? And on those days where you think it's okay to sleep in, you will be reminded of why it's not good to not be up. When you have the luxury of being in, when you have your own place, and this is shit that I'm taking with us into success. This is shit that I'm making sure that we and everyone never forgets, because it's a part of you forever. Okay, John Witherspoon, rest in paradise. That's one of the kings of, that's a king of comedy right there. His ass, you know, a lot of people, we know them for like their prime roles, especially after they were older. But John Witherspoon went on, he was doing stand-up since forever. If you go back and watch John Witherspoon when he was like in his 20s and 30s, like what? That makes me want to go, because like the legacy never ends. Okay, just because a lot of us came into this world and around the time Morgan Freeman was old, that doesn't mean that, you know, way before that he wasn't popping. Because he was popping before that. Same thing with Johnny Depp. A lot of people know, a lot of people want, you know, they fuck with the Jack Sparrow. They fuck with the Jack Sparrow, but do they fuck with Crybaby? All right. My favorite Johnny Depp movie of all time is probably The Ninth Gate. That movie is hard. That's one of the hardest fucking movies too. Because it takes concepts that would be boring in any other movie, but you know, sometimes the studio, the directors, the producers, the actors, sometimes it all comes together. I just wanted to get up and connect with you guys before we go out. The next place we're going to be outside. We had to go ahead and get a new tripod. This one's great. It has a camera adapter too, but all we need is just we just need the phone part. That's all we need. I know that when I open this up, it's gonna be some shit, you know, you got a clip and all that, but this is quality right here. It's a piece of fucking shit. Cheap bullshit, but you know what? It's better than leaning it up against a fucking rock. So it's funny as fuck too. When I was at Best Buy, there was some dude, or no, I was looking at the tripod shit. They had no, like, they like were, I guess, low on stock. But I found shit. I found what we need. All we needed was just an adjustable, tall tripod that can hold a phone and a light. And this fucking light is wild. This light, last night. Oh shit, I couldn't show you guys. But I'll show you guys. I'll show you later. Cause I'm just gonna keep stacking videos. We're just gonna keep stacking videos, and then keep getting them out. So if a day goes by where you don't get no videos, just know that next day you're gonna get 20 plus. I try to keep them 30 seconds at least, but sometimes I find parts that just go a full minute and send it. Yeah, you gotta stay active. But when that sunset comes, ooh, shit, it feels good. But, you know, in the meantime, we're trying to stay hydrated. We're trying to stay healthy. We're trying to stay working. And that's that. That's just back and forth from here and there. See, you know, starting the day off. Sure, we're in a car, but I'm not like rushing to get to no 9 to 5. Might not have, like I said, like I might not have everything together, but you know what? We got this, we got God, we got everything. Everything we need anyway for the time being. Why is the steering wheel so high? Fuck. Well, because it adds more space. I keep running into the fucking car door. The edge of the car door, that motherfucker pierced right into your fucking shit. I should be in like some shorts right now, honestly. I have some too, chilling right here. I should put them on. They're green and everything. I just don't like being exposed like that. Like I'm really fine in joggers. You know, I try to stay aired out. Tonight I'm gonna make sure I get that fucking that motherfucking that soak in. All right. I might even show y'all how that goes. I'm trying to show y'all the reality of all this. You know, I tell you my situation's not good. This is what it is, okay? Food bag, water down there, fucking, you know, there's a trash can right over there, so we just run that, keep everything clean, you know. So we chilling out here. So it gets to the point where every day, you know, and you know, we don't feel like we owe anybody anything except God, and in terms of working hard and going through the beautiful process of living in your fucking car to now being a someone in this world, proving your value, proving your worth, proving your alignment. The worth and value is already there. You can say you live for this, you can say you live for that. But your life is proof of what you live for. I live for this shit. So we live for this shit. And there's no end to it. I'm glad that this, you know, it got to this point. I'm not glad, but I appreciate it because I had no control of it. I have no control over anything and everything. So, you know, when it comes to people I care about, especially, you know, like I said, going through a fucking breakup, you don't owe people no response or no answer or no fucking or no closure or anything. But you know what? I'm a loving motherfucker, and I give a fuck about the people I care about, regardless of what terms we're on. So, you know, if there's a breakup going on and you have some words you want to say because, you know, you feel how you feel, you should definitely get those off. And I'm not going to interrupt you. I'm not going to do any of that. Because I know in the past I have done a lot of, you know, I interrupt sometimes. I don't like looking back on conversations that I had where I don't let people talk. Or like when you go into a store and, you know, because of how, you know, bubbly we are and because of how, you know, outgoing we are and shit and outspoken and laid back and how excited we are about learning and appreciating the spirits and how people are and shit. All that. So I'm gonna let people, I'm learning from my mistakes too. And, you know, that's why, especially if people can be peaceful, I have no problem hanging out and good terms. That's what this is. It's good terms. I can't tell you about tomorrow, but today let's just be loving. Let's be caring. It doesn't matter if we're in a relationship or not. I don't give a fuck what Facebook says or not in terms of relationship status. All right. I don't even give a fuck about that. I haven't touched it. We have real issues, so I haven't even been on social media like that. Aside from just this, dropping, releasing. So, especially like, you know, I never really get the benefit of having the last word. Most times in the past, whenever I've been in a relationship, most of the times I'm the one getting broken up with, you know, for whatever reason. Sometimes it's unreasonable, and a lot of times, and sometimes it is warranted. All right, if someone comes out and goes, "Oh, I left him because of this," and it's facts, I will agree with them. If it's bullshit, I will not agree with them. Because I will have receipts too that they probably won't agree with. And I don't give a fuck if you agree with receipts or not. It's the proof. It's the truth. It's the pudding. Eat up. Shit. So that's why I still try. I try to make. It's not about making anything work. It's about being loving and appreciative. So, that's why I might swing over. I'm not doing shit. I've been told people, hey, don't think we finna do anything. We ain't nothing going on. Cause I'm locked in. I'm aware of my situation, and that's all I can think about. I ain't thinking about no fucking. I ain't thinking about nothing. Except becoming something. Yeah. I also realized if I'm gonna record, like do music and stuff, I gotta do that at night. You can't do that in the day. If you got your own place, great. But if you don't, it's active out here. Like I said, out here will teach you. So, but most of the time I don't get that. I don't get no final word or no. I mean, I've never asked for like a final kiss or anything, but like I don't get no. I at least like to know some type of something, but I also don't demand it. No one's obligated to, people. I've, women leaving the past and they just go. Everything seems like it was fine, but then they just go. So, and it is fine because I know I'm chill. I'm fine in terms of like keeping it cool. Especially, to the shorties out there who came through and they knew. And I told them, I'm like, hey, I'm not shit out here yet. So I get it. You fuck with me. I don't know why I'm not shit, but and I get it. You just fuck with shit that's not shit. But let's just chill. Let's just kick it. Okay, we were roommates and shit back in the day. Used to have kickbacks and stuff, and they would always be trying to tell motherfuckers, oh, you fuck, bro, what do you do? And you're not gonna smash? No, because I ain't got no fucking cash. That's all I'm thinking about. And how we can use the cash to make shit last. It will, indefinitely, but I like learning about how that process works. Let me cut this shit out. I like that fucking battery, this car battery I got, it's like a dual adapter. It has outlets in it. On the box it goes, it monitors how much power, it has like a power saving, perk on it. That should actually work because fucking last night I fell asleep with the fan on this bitch. And guess what? I'm like, yes, the fan, the car didn't even need to be on. I'm like, wait, what? I can sleep, like, okay, for sure. What I wish... They need to have like do we need to get rich and then invent, and not invent, but like free overnight parking. The problem is you can't do nice things in this world without somebody fucking it up. I would love to fucking see that happen. I would love to see, just big ass parking lots open up with also, restroom facilities and maybe some food, or maybe, not food, but like, just basic snacks and basic stuff, like, like first aid kits and shit like that, travel accessories and equipment, maybe. I don't fucking know, but we need to help people better out here. I'm in my fucking car, and the only reason why I'm chilling is because of God. But there's a lot of people out here who don't have a car. Maybe at one point they did, but they just couldn't hang. Who the fuck is trying to hang on some fucking block fucking poverty bullshit? That's why I love hip hop, because we can take our pain, we can take all the shit that we've had to just go through on the block and make something popping out of it. We could take, that's why I love fucking, YouTube and shit, because you can take all of your, everything that you're going through and turn it into a great ass gaming video, into a great ass skit, great ass vlog. And there's no skit, but we're just not in fucking staged. Because of how shit is out here, motherfuckers really got people looking death in the fucking face every day. Like, what? I'm just, like, all day yesterday I'm driving around, like, and I see countless homeless people, and not everybody even had a bike. A lot of motherfuckers, man, most of them were walking. So I'm driving past them like, hey, I deserve this motherfucking car because I did everything I possibly could to get it, and even though you know, even though I'm still in the process of paying it off, it will get fucking paid off. I don't give a fuck, mark my words. Cause this car is a blessing. This car is it's an opportunity, it's a privilege, and I don't take any privileges for granted. I never do. And if I ever at any point seem like I did or did, it's because I was unfucking aware. And but whenever I got aware, it made me want to be more aware because I was aware of the fact that I wasn't as aware. So the lack of awareness from there made me be more aware. I'm still a little tired. I only got like 4 hours or 5 hours, but I'm good. I'm chilling. The fuck is this? I don't even care. I don't know if it's bugs or people walking around, but it sure felt like there was a person on this bitch. And that's the thing, bro. We gotta get up before the sun gets up so we can take the blankets on and shit so we can just be a regular car again. Or you can really only get away with the sleeping in this bitch. And that's the thing, you also can't just leave this bitch here. I'm here, but I'm about to leave. So, like I said, 7 days. I haven't even been here for a full day. So you can really finesse this shit. Or just be real. It's not even finessing for shit. I'm looking forward to the zoo because that's going to be a special video. There's going to be people there walking around, and that's not stopping this. It never does. Whether it's a music video, whether it's anything. A long time ago, maybe, I used to, I would never get conscious, but I would always be aware of the fact that, like, okay, back in the day, if we were doing a music video, you know, I would go out in public. We would go out in public and I'll be like, all right, let's do this shit. It'd be like this little process. All right, let's go. Like, but now it's not even like that. Now, now, and it's been that way for a long ass time, but now we're the show. So everybody else is in the background. All right, we're the main characters. All right, and I don't mean just us. I mean all of us, the ones who are like, you know, in Dragon Ball, you got Goku, you got Vegeta, you got Piccolo, you got fucking you got Trunks, you know, you got Gohan, you got all the main characters, but then you got everybody else in the background. And I mean outside of like Frieza, outside of Beerus, outside of, you know, even like fucking Boo. All right, outside of Cell, there are so many characters in the Dragon Ball fucking franchise, in the Dragon Ball universe, and they're all just grunts, they're all just pushovers, they're all just there to be in the background type shit. Don't be one of those niggas. Be the Goku on the front lines. Be the Vegeta on the front lines. Be the Broly on the fucking front lines, nigga. No, fuck that. Imagine if Beerus and Broly did a fusion. Be that shit, nigga. No, fuck that. Imagine if Beerus, Whis, Broly, Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku. Fuck it. Zeno, all of them. Imagine if all of them did a fucking fusion. That'd be some hard shit. That would be Gova Beerly. Han. Piccolo Trunks Han. Right? That's all I'm saying, you know? And it's like in Star Wars, you want to be on the council. You want to be a master. You don't want to. The Jedi Knights are literally grunts. They're like, stop. if a Padawan can take down a fucking Sith master. But that was, or a Sith fucking assassin. That was Obi-Wan. No, that's different with Obi-Wan. People don't know Obi-Wan wasn't as gifted with the Force. Obi-Wan had to do a lot of natural development. Obi-Wan didn't have any, or he didn't have any like natural Force power like that. It got to the point where he almost didn't get trained by Qui-Gon. But in the comics, he saved his, or not in the comics, but essentially what happened was Obi-Wan saved Qui-Gon's life or something, and then that's how he became his apprentice. And he wasn't even his apprentice at the time. He was, forgot what it was, but all I'm saying is if you come into this world and you ain't got shit like that, that don't matter. The lack of shit you have will be the reason why you have as much shit as possible, because you're going through it. What does that mean? You're learning. Knowledge is fucking power, especially spiritual power. That might not sound like value until I'm on stage and you're at the concert. That might not sound like value until I show you that like what the latest check drop was from AdSense and Google from YouTube. I'm tired of that shit. Oh, people don't believe it till you're fucking there. I'm trying to be there already. Fuck what they believe. We believe. We know. We see. We're living it. But I'm trying to really feel it and really bring it here and fucking, because when it comes here, I'm telling you, it's going to be like the astral plane. The air, the wind. Okay, breathing and the wind is going to feel so great. And that's what I like. Grind all day. Sun goes down. Chill out. Prepare. Go to sleep, nigga. You're gonna need it. I don't really care about sleep though. I just want to fill up my day, because after, I'm telling you, we're already almost like an hour. After this, hey, if the camera cuts, I'm sorry. It might cut at any time. Because I do have like I said, there's like after this, there'll be like 3 hours of footage on this phone, and I have to get that shit out. So if it cuts at any point, I'm sorry. I would love to try to go and fucking trust this phone to do a fourth, but it's better just to get this shit out. All right, and this is stack right here, so it's gonna be a good ass day of clipping. I don't know if I might just go to fucking Barnes and Noble just so I don't have to use data. My data is unlimited, and I got the plan where even after you go over or whatever, it's unlimited. So like it doesn't get worse after a certain point. But there was a cheaper plan that is unlimited, but you can notice how slow it is. I don't want that. Okay, it's only $20 difference or $20 difference. All right, give me. I need this phone. I need and the ability to stream, upload, stay connected, edit, all that shit. I'm telling you, we trapping off of a fucking iPhone. And if you have an iPhone or any phone at all, trap off that bitch. Okay? Trap off that hoe. I think I have my other one. I don't know if it works though. Yeah, I have another one. I don't know where it is. It's in my backpack, but long story short, yeah. Try to organize some shit on the floor. I want to keep this bitch clean, okay? I got, what the fuck is holding this shit up? Don't need that right now. Boom. All right, got my umbrella just in case. Got the ring light. And matter of fact, I should go over and put this over here. I just like having it though, because it's I don't only use it for the camera. This light is actually great. I wonder if you can see it on camera. Let's see how bright it is. And then it comes with like red, this color, which is, you know. Wait, hold on. There we go. That's seraphic. Oh, that's hard too. Yeah, so this is, but it hold on. It's just a good, it's a good light, you know. This is a damn good fucking light. Woo, shit. It was only $12. All right, it was $12. It comes with a charge port, so it's rechargeable. The charge cord is with it and everything, so and it's very simple to use. You can you know, I don't want to use this for shit. I gotta save this battery as much as possible, so that's why I'm not using the 12 volt. I'm not using the fucking adapter all day. I'm only using that at night for the fan and maybe to charge the phone a little just better. But the phone, the phone is not a problem because I have to keep it charged all throughout the day anyway. So by the time it's nighttime, it already has at least half a battery. You know, might watch a couple videos or something. I don't have to do all that anyways, because like I said, I have a shitty ass laptop. It has a DVD player. I got a bunch of DVDs, but it doesn't work good like that. So it'll play certain movies, but it won't play everything. Like I can watch a Star Wars movie in there. Like I put Star Wars. I was just running through all, like, you know, if you got a bunch of movies that you have stacked up from like when all those days you went to Best Buy or like those stores that have a bunch of pre-owned movies. Stacked up a bunch of those, but you know, not all those work on that laptop. But I did a long time ago. I went on, you know, I have it like I said, documentaries and like some other videos or whatever. But yeah, reoccurring words. That's what this is about. Stay aligned. All right, godly. God's the best. All right, shine like the seraphim at all times. Six wings, Gia. You already know. Yeah. I pray everybody's having a great ass day though. It's almost noon. I want to go to the zoo. I want to fucking have a field trip. Let's go pack some fucking damn. I want to go pack. We'll maybe go there tomorrow. Because we have to, like, the whole point is to, you know, I can't, like, maybe, let me check the storage. If I can check the storage after this video and see that we have enough, we'll do it. We'll go to fucking Target or something. We'll get some Uncrustables. All right. We'll go get like a little, you know, like a cool field trip lunch for the zoo. I remember taking field trips to the zoo and that's what we had. We have PB&J, a little sack lunch. You know, Uncrustable, chips, fucking water, drink, or milk, or whatever the fuck it was. So, but yeah. People take your kindness for weakness, but that doesn't mean you're weak, and that doesn't mean you should allow it to be weak. You know? It's not about giving people closure. It's about being a loving motherfucker. I'm not in a relationship like that because I'm trying to get my living situation together. Because I finally stepped out and realized, like a lot of people, we got to get our shit together. And if that's the boat you're in, or if you're just doing anything in life and that's what you're focused on, and you know that a relationship requires you giving your full attention to that person. My attention is on the academy and our destiny together. Because that's what's going to go on to keep me off the streets and out of the hospital and out of jail. That's what's going to be the reason why I can run it back and spin the block on, you know, people in the past and be like, here you go. Thank you for your patience. Let's live for real now. We had to. All butterflies go through a chrysalis stage. All right? It's a little period of development that allows them to transform into what they really are. Beautiful, flying, divine, majestic beings. Butterflies are beautiful. Butterflies are like fairies. All right? You know, you do research, you become one with the spirit, more and more with God, and then you go around certain knowledge. You go around certain sources of information, and then it makes sense. That's the confirmation right there. So, you know, whether dragons are here in hiding or they're literally just birds in a state of low transcendence. But maybe they're not. Maybe what we see is just birds. I don't care if they're just birds, and as we raise our frequency, then they appear as dragons. Or I don't care if, you know, we have birds and we also have dragons because scale is unlimited. I like that better, where we get to have little parakeets, but then big dragons. That's it's a testament to God's power being so diverse and unlimited. I don't care. I don't care if dragonflies and butterflies. I don't care if they're actually fairies. I don't care if they actually are fairies when you raise your frequency, or I don't care if there are dragonflies and fairies and big dragonflies, let alone big fairies. So I don't care. Like I said, I welcome everything. I'm just ready for I want shit to be super fucking natural. This basic ass shit is getting fucking old. I'm getting way too fucking old. So government, bring out the fucking aliens already. Either start some, no, don't start no shit. All right. Either all the nations. All right. Please inform people on the fact that this world is not no basic ass diorama of what you think it is. Because so here's the thing, to governments and all that, you guys are doing your jobs. Please do your job to the best of your ability and do it honestly. Don't you want to get paid? Now I get it. Maybe motherfuckers is getting paid more for being dishonest. I'm not talking about money. Don't you want to be eternal? Okay, don't fuck that up by doing some dishonest shit that represents you not being godly, so you don't get to be eternal. And you don't get to transcend. You don't get to go to as many worlds as possible and realms as possible doing whatever it is you do. And I hope it's just all basic organizing and shit, and, you know, all the management and all the stuff that goes into, you know, governing. A lot of paperwork. It's literally the office, but more boring because it's the White House and because it's the UN and because it's, you know, because every time you cut on politics, every time you cut on anything presidential, you don't feel what is being done for you. And you won't until you do it for you, so that you can see that it was already done for you. But until you get on it, nothing will be, you know, you'll be someone who says nothing begun for you. Dragonfly. Dragonflies are beautiful. I love dragonflies. I really do. They're awesome. They symbolize, I know my great white shark is my favorite animal, but the dragonfly is also my top 5. I think it goes great white shark, chameleon, dragonfly, I know there was another one. Great white shark, chameleon, and dragonfly. Those are probably 3 of, but great white shark, panther, chameleon, and I'm still learning the insect world is so unlimited. I'll be studying it forever. All right, so it's just nice to be aware of, you know, behavior and nature and, you know, just basic facts. The more you know, the better. But I'm about to go head out. I have to go. Dragonfly, come over here, nigga. Bring your ass over here. I'm gonna let him in the car. Dragonfly, come in the car. Yes. And I'll let you out this way. Yes. Oh, he's getting close. Dragonfly, fuck. What do I have to do to connect with, to have the power to connect with nature so I can be that much more divine and sharper on our path? I don't care about, oh, hey guys, look what I can do. I can talk to a dog. I can talk to a fucking, no, I don't care. What? I can talk to elephant. Watch. I don't care about no magic trick, shock value bullshit. I want to go up to a tree. I want to go up to an elephant. I want to go up to animals. I want to go up to all this shit and feel their spirit on some telepathic shit. And then connect back with them on that telepathic shit so we can be around everybody else who's less aware. Whole time it's just God connecting with each other. It's us connecting with God and each other. That's a better way to say it. But I'm all, you know, I really try to, you know, it's all about love. It's all about love. So just uphold that. But yeah, well, we got more videos coming in terms of like I want you guys to see like the reality of this shit. Like I want you guys to see like how like later on we'll make a video. We'll show you how fucking dragonflies. You know what I think? I think that earlier the person walking around was a dragonfly, because dragonflies can hover. All right, and these dragonflies, yeah, this is probably a dragonfly, and they look like someone walking. And they also, you know, like I thought someone was tapping on my shit. We got fucking dragonflies out here trying to wake me up. Jem, get up, Jem. Fuck. And that's how they get you up, by making you think there's someone out there about to fucking, you know, there's nothing out here, bro.